Hey guys, I realized I haven't made a video in a while, or it feels like a little while, because when I first started making videos I kind of did them more regularly. But yeah, excuse my TV, whatever's on, I don't really know. Wendy's commercial. But anyways, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys. I didn't really know what to talk about, and then like this random idea just kind of popped in my head. Hey, talk about, what's kind of been going on with me, and like guy-related kind of things. Well, I was in a really long relationship, and then me and that guy broke up or whatever, and since then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna go find someone else. But it's actually kind of hard to find someone, and I never really realized how hard it was to actually find a good person, because that person that I dated for a really long time was actually one of my best friends, and so it was kind of easy, like, oh hey, I like you like me, let's go out, blah blah blah. Anyways, I actually think that's like the best way to really like start a relationship, because you know the person and you know what to expect from them, and like the awkwardness of going out and stuff is kind of gone because you're already really good friends with that person. But anyways, so the first person I started talking to, like, he was really awesome, and like for the first time in my life I felt like someone was like better than me. Not that like I'm like cocky or anything, it's just I'm not the type of person to really go for someone. People usually come for me, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, you seem cool. But yeah, so it was weird and different, and then I got really scared of this person just because I was like, I don't know what to say, like, what if you don't like me? And then he thought I was really boring because I didn't really talk, and that's not true. I talk a lot. It's really hard to get me to stop talking. But anyways, so then that guy just kind of passed me off to his friend, and his friend turned into like this obsessive person who would call me 20 times a day. Like, at first I was like, oh hey, that's cute, he wants to talk to me a lot, but then no, it was just a little too much. And then like he lived like almost an hour away from me. He was like, oh, I'm gonna be in your area today, like, wanna hang out? I'm like, okay, you don't know anyone in my area, there's no reason for you to be in my area, so it's pretty much like he just wanted to hang out with me. And then yeah, so after that, there's this person who kept adding me on Facebook, and then I figured out where he lived and everything, so I was like, whatever, I guess I'll accept his friend request. And then he started like flirting with me and stuff, and I was like, okay. And then he wanted to hang out with me and stuff, and blah blah blah. And then this one day he was like, oh, let's hang out on Friday, blah blah blah. And then I don't remember what I said. I probably just said sure, or maybe, just to get him to shut up or something, because I kept saying no, and I'm pretty sure I didn't say yes because I don't really want to. And then like I went out with my friends, and it was like 1 in the morning, and he's like texting me like, come to my house and hang out with me. I'm like, I'm going home and I'm going to bed. And then he was like, blah blah blah, I saved my Friday night for you. I'm like, I did not ask you to save your Friday night for me. But yeah, and then I wish I had the text to tell you exactly what he said, but it was like, they're just like an emo bitch, no, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna tell you like the things I remember from it. He said I was easy, which wasn't true. If I was easy, then I would have hung out with him and all that stuff and whatever, did what he wanted. No, I'm not easy. And so he called me easy, called me an emo bitch. What else did he say? He said he didn't even like me like that, and he could tell that no guys liked me, and that there was something else. Whatever, it's not important. And then like when I got that text, like I was just laughing, because I'm like, you are stupid. You're just mad because you couldn't go out with me or whatever you wanted to do, and blah, because I'm not any of the things that you just said I was. And then like, I don't know, like I've grown a lot in the past couple of months, and it's really made me happy, because if someone told me that or said any of those things to me a couple months ago, I would have been like crying or like really upset about whatever that person said. I would have taken it way too emotionally, but now I'm just like, you're stupid, go away. But yeah. And then he had the nerve to keep texting me after that. And then I told him to stop, and then he bitched at me, and I just stopped talking to him. And then there's this other guy who, like, okay, so when I went to the mountains, my phone broke. And so around that time, I was talking to this one guy, and so my phone was broken. I didn't talk to him for a couple of days because the only way I was really talking to him was through texting. Even though I had him on Facebook and stuff like that, I could have talked to him, but I guess at the time I just really wasn't in the mood to talk to him. Like, I was just like, meh, I'm mad and angry at the world or whatever, I don't really remember, but yeah. And then he, like, got angry at me and started, like, messaging me on Facebook about, like, how he was angry that I wasn't talking to him. I'm like, okay, that does not look like a good person to really be talking to if he's angry, that angry, and if you're not talking to him for like 3 days. It's like, you're not my best friend, not like that, like, chill. Whatever. And then I posted a picture of me and one of my friends. I was talking to him on Uvu, and I have a couple of people that I talk to on Uvu. It's not uncommon for me to talk to someone on Uvu, and I have like one friend that's a girl, and I just don't get along with girls. Girls are mean and rude and will talk behind your back and all that stuff. So I like to be friends with guys. They're more laid back, and you know, now that I think about it, a lot of guys can act a lot like girls, especially the ones I've talked to lately. They're all annoying and emotional about shit, but whatever. The majority of guys are easier to talk to. I mean, you also have your jerks and crap like that, but whatever. So anyways, I posted a couple of pictures of me talking to a couple of people, but this one person, that he commented on this picture. Okay, so when I get like really happy, I get kind of hyper, and then like I'll just do random stuff. So there was a marker next to me, so I drew like a mustache that went like from here down to here. If I can figure out how to put pictures in the video, I'll try to put that picture in the video. And so one of my friends, he's like, oh, you look like one of those Asian guys, and like old Asian guys in those old movies. And I was like, oh my god, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then he's like, great minds think alike. And then the guy that I was talking to, that was freaking out about me not talking to him for like those 3 days or whatever, and started freaking out on Facebook, he commented on that picture and was like, oh yeah, she does look fake as, I don't know what words I'm not allowed to say, so I'm just gonna say F word. And he was like, pretty much the next comment was a paragraph of how he was trying to like say that I talked to everyone and I was flirting with everyone, and told the guy in the picture, oh yeah, I feel special because I talk to 5 guys every single night, blah 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 blah. Like, I don't talk to that many people in a day, so I mean, I might, but it's not like I'm flirting with everyone. I don't do that. I mean, I had my moment when I was a freshman. I'd be like, oh my god, people find me attractive, and I'd flirt with everyone, but I'm not like that anymore. Yeah, so yeah, no, just no. And then pretty much after that, I was just like, you know what, whatever. I don't need a guy to make me happy. And it was really, really hard for me to understand that, because for the longest time I've always been in a relationship. I've never really been quote-unquote alone. I mean, you're not ever really alone. You have friends and stuff, and that also took me a really long time to understand, because I mean, all you really need is to feel happy and to feel loved. And eventually I realized that, and I realized that I was happy and that I felt loved. And then when I finally felt like that, you know, hey, I finally found someone that treats me the way I like to be treated. It's like, I don't know, I've heard this a couple of times, like, you will never find something if you keep searching for it. And when I finally stopped searching to be in a relationship, that's what happened. And so, I mean, if any of you are watching this and you think, oh, if you're going through things like me, like in getting involved with crazy guys or crazy girls or whatever, you know what? You're probably talking to these people to learn something and to learn a lesson. I mean, everything that happens to you is an experience, and you learn from it. I mean, you might have to go through it several times to learn from it. Like, I talked like 3 or 4 crazy people, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably stop talking to new people now. Or at least, like, not new people as in, like, I didn't want to talk to anyone, but I meant, like, guys that I was trying to be in a relationship with, kind of people. Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to say, like, just kind of wanted to tell you guys that, because, I mean, there's a lot more behind all their stories, but I really don't want to make this a really long video, and it looks like it's going to be a long video. I've been talking for a little while. I'm sorry, but, yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, or whatever it is wherever you are, and goodbye.